Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight I was supposed to open a box that was supposed to come in the mail, but didn't come in the mail. So I guess I got to deal with USPS tomorrow and try to figure out what's going on with that. But for the meantime, I did want to still kind of do like a card opening, even though I don't have any booster packs or anything to open right now. I kind of wanted to get a vibe for it, see how it feels, and just kind of narrate over something, essentially, and then just take it from there. So I pulled out a couple of randoms from the Steven Universe trading card set. It's not the entire set. I do have the entire set, but I'm not going to show off the entire set. Maybe in a later episode if you wanted to go one by one, but I do have just a couple of randoms that I pulled out. We have the Crystal Temps, which is the B team, but the best team, you know. We have Stevonnie being Stevonnie, running in the wind. We have season 1 drama. This is when we really kind of found out that we were actually going to go off planet and, actually fight Homeworld, even though it took us thousands of episodes. We have another Garnet, which is cool. We have this awkward piece of, but beautiful, but awkward, but beautiful. The second half of the wedding episode, that was pretty cool. We have Obsidian from Change Your Mind. This was a great fusion. The Sunstone fusion was funky, but that was a great fusion. I really like the way that they ended up doing that. We have Sadie Killer and the Suspects. Also another great card. I love this card. Like this entire card. If I could get this one framed, I totally would. No regrets. That's just cool. Memories. We learned a lot about Pearl in that episode. She really broke. Lying around, can't help it. Gay? I mean, Garnet. That's just cute. That's good stuff. Look at that mane. Freaking, oh, love it so much. Just Mr. Universe. The whole concept of who he was and how he got his name that they explained in future. That was cool to me. I like that. The last episode, or the last scene, number 72 there, Steven and the Crystal Gems bid farewell to the Diamonds, and at long last enjoy peace and love on the planet Earth. Whoop. Just cool. Have differences aside, that was another very musical episode. This episode actually brought leeway into the movie. Because this episode did well, that gave the green light to Cartoon Network to kind of see if they were going to be able to handle this episode, which contained a lot of music too, and then that all just kind of snowballed into the movie itself, that, the music was being really received well, and that they can turn pretty much the whole movie into a musical like they really wanted to. We have more of the Diamonds, Mr. Gregory. I love Tuxedo Pearl. That's just, and the underwhelming Lars of the Stars. Man, they could have done so much with that, and they didn't. It hurts. I mean, they had a good concept, and they revisited a little, but not nearly as much as I really wanted them to. Over here we have a few fusions that I set aside. Actually, almost. There we go. Now we got some fusions. I have Stevonnie. It's a cool card. Just Stevonnie being Stevonnie. And when you flip these around, instead of the episode descriptions like these, you actually get information on them, the fusion itself, and then you get when they fuse itself. That's kind of like sketched on there, but it's not. It's just a still, which is cool. So we have Rainbow 1.0, and then that whole that scene. That was a great scene. We have Sardonyx, and then that leads into Garnet and Pearl as well. And then I set aside 3 of these character cards. These are cool. I love the fronts, but these aren't the selling points for me. It's the solid backs that kill me. I'm going to save Greg for last, and if you've seen Greg's, you've seen Greg's. But Pearl, you get a random quote from Pearl, and Pearl, but just look at that design. Look at that fucking art. I fell in love with the way these look. Peridot, and if you can guess what would be on the back of a Peridot card, you got it. And just the way that looks and the green, like all of that is just fantastic. That's just a beautiful chase card to have on the backside. And then Gregory, oh Mr. Greg, Mr. Universe, just bask in that glory. That's just that's the scene. If this was the card to chase after, I'm happy I got it. But I know it's really not. But it's just one of the best cards in the series. I'll leave that one faced up and end my turn. The last card that I wanted to show for tonight is a signature card for D. Bradley Baker. Now, I didn't think anything of this when I first got it because I was like, oh, great, Centipede. That's cool. A character that's in there for a couple of episodes here and there. But looking him up, whew, he's Perry the Platypus, he is Appa, he is Momo, he is Waddles, Daffy in some series. I mean, it's just, he is everywhere. He voices so much. It's just, it's insane. It's beautiful. So having his card is pretty dope too. You can't see it. I'm not going to move the camera from where it's at. But up at the top, there's more cards as well. So we just have like random stuff that's up here that I eventually need to go through. So we have almost an entire set of Lion King cards and, you know, other stuff. So we'll get to that when we get to that if I keep deciding to make videos. But for now, just wanted to kind of test the water, see how it felt, and take it from there. So have yourself a good evening. We'll catch you next time around. Peace.